And welcome back to Echo Base TV, where community happens. I'm the coach. He's Nick. And today we're looking at a Predator prequel called Prey. It's going to hit Hulu summer of 2022. I don't know about you guys, but myself and Nick, we love the Predator franchise, especially the first two movies. So we are kind of tickled that we're getting a Predator prequel. This is definitely interesting news. So let's go ahead and jump right into the article and stick around as Nick and I will both shoot on it here in just a minute. The next installment of the 20th Century's Predator franchise has been unveiled as Prey. The film is a prequel taking place 300 years in the past in the Comanche Nation. It follows Naru, a skilled warrior who fiercely protects her tribe as an alien predator hunts them. Amber Midthunder stars as Naru in the film. Dan Trachtenberg, director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, became attached to the project a year ago and is expected to hit Hulu in the U.S. next summer. Internationally, it will be available on Disney Plus under the Star tile. Jane Myers is producing. The filmmaker is a member of the Comanche Nation and a Sundance Fellow. Prey is the fifth installment in the Predator franchise, which began with the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger film. The series centers on an advanced alien race called Predators, which seek out the best prey in the galaxy. In addition to Predator 2, Predators in 2010, and The Predator in 2018, the series has launched a media franchise spanning comics as well as Aliens vs. Predator films, which sees the property cross over with the alien monster in Ridley Scott's Alien. The previous installment, 2018's The Predator, was a box office and critical disappointment. The news of Prey's premise and title was released as part of Disney Plus Day, which included a look at the Disney-controlled Hulu's upcoming slate as well. So, Nick, we are getting a Predator prequel, but man, this thing is 300 years before. And we are going all the way back to some Native Americans. Nick, I'm good with a Predator prequel, but I am not good with going that far back into history.
I'm not either. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around how this could be an interesting story. Um, I guess the one thing, I could kind of relate to it would maybe be Alien 3, which was not a good movie. Or the very first Alien film where they didn't really have any weapons. They did have, flamethrower, so the Native Americans aren't going to have anything like that. But I mean, spears and
I mean,
arrowhead knives and bows and arrows against a predator species. I mean, this is like taking your character from Diablo to Hell mode and going back and playing Act 1 normal.
no fun.
Yeah, the
No
predator
challenge.
would just wreck through these people.
I mean, let's just put this in there for a thought. Think about that entire force one Predator took out in the 1987 film. We're talking about a special forces team.
Yeah.
With the best weapons on Earth.
At the time, yeah.
He took them out. And now it's the Predator versus the Indian girl? What?
Yeah. This just does not sound good at all. In the last Predator movie, me and Coach went and saw in the theaters. And anytime they're coming out with new Predator or new Aliens, like we're intrigued, we're interested. We love that IP of both franchises. But the last one just wasn't good. Predator hasn't been good since the second movie.
No.
The first one was the best. The second one wasn't as good, but it was still decent.
Alien has had some good movies.
Aliens.
The last one we went and watched in the theater, I thought was good. I liked. I enjoyed the Ridley Scott movie. the one that we went and saw in the theater was in 2017, Alien Covenant. It was good.
Alien Covenant. Yeah.
Prometheus, I enjoyed Prometheus. Was it perfect? No, but I liked the movie.
Yeah, I have issues with both of those movies. I didn't think they were complete garbage. I had issues with both of them though. Like David, the android basically being the one to create the aliens,
Mhm.
you know, I thought that was completely stupid. I hated that.
I didn't like that
Um,
either, but man, what a great character David was.
yeah. I mean, there's stuff about both those movies that I enjoyed and liked for sure. But then there's other things that I definitely had issues with. So yeah, this new Predator, going up against Indians and this Indian girl, I just. I just don't see how it works. It doesn't sound very intriguing
Well,
to
there's a
me.
reason it's coming straight to Hulu, Nick.
Yeah, very true.
Expectations are low.
It would be way cooler if they did a a Predator sequel that took place in the future during Aliens time frame with colonial marines and all that sort of stuff, where you have another group of colonial marines maybe take it on one or two or three different predators
Yeah.
or something like that, either on a ship or on a star base somewhere or on some remote planet. Like that would be cool. You bring back the pulse rifles, the smart guns, all that sort of stuff. So you got higher tech um, military, Marines and stuff going up against the high tech, already high tech, predator species. That would make, I think, for a really cool movie, and
Yeah.
I think that would be that concept. I think would be way more interesting to the audience than going back 300 years to the plains of the Midwest to the
I
Indian tribes.
you give anybody that has a clue about Predator a piece of paper and a pencil and tell them to write a setting for the movie, nobody's going to say 1600s versus the Indians.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Like
This is
what?
a
I don't know what
terrible
they're
idea.
thinking. Yeah, I don't
It's
know what they're thinking.
terrible.
Now the
It's
movie could
actually
come out.
funny.
Yeah, the movie could come out and we could be like, "Wow, that was actually really good." It could surprise us.
I don't
It
see
is
how.
possible, but I would not bet a nickel on that
Yeah.
being the case.
It'll probably have some cool scenes. So
Yeah,
what?
yeah, it might
You know,
have some cool
a
effects and
2-hour
some
movie should
cool
have some
scenes.
cool scenes.
Yeah.
You know,
But the premise of this movie, I just think, is absolutely asinine, and I think it's ridiculous.
well, I think what we're seeing, Nick, is sad. Potentially, we're seeing the death of the franchise.
Yeah, the franchise deserves better than this.
Yeah, this is
for
it.
sure.
This is it, guys.
Yep,
It's been
I'm
fun.
definitely gonna watch it, and I we'll be reviewing it.
Oh,
But I can tell you right now, and we could go back to this. Like, I'm sure we are going to be trashing on this, but I would like to not. I would like for it to be good, but I don't have a whole lot of hope.
you are one ugly sacred cow. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let us know what you think.
Yeah.
We're normally way more positive than this, but this is bad.
Yeah. It just doesn't even sound good.
Thank you guys for being here. We are Echo Base TV, where community happens. I'm the coach. He's Nick. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully